Start streaming. And close everything not related to streaming.
Did Park say it was cool for you to stream on this?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay, I'm gonna close out all of these tabs. Close Thunderbird. Oh, I should probably have actually kept that tab open, considering that's my stream tab.
That might be an idea.
I'm happy that closing that tab does not immediately close your stream. There is in fact no one here yet. I'm gonna make a dev streams channel. Do this. Alright, James, I'm gonna leave this call. If you still want to see stuff,
Yeah, if you could send the link when you're that would be awesome.
Did I forget to send the link?
I have the last link.
I forgot to send the link.
Oh wait, is it the 208 one, dev streams?
Yep.
Perfect. Alright, cool. I'll do my post.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
So I guess for today, first we wanna build out a home screen change. Page. Probably want to show day, past that, underneath should show a list of tasks from the past days that were not completed. This should show completed tasks on the screen and should be associated, able to be associated with a workflow. Workflows, don't kill the bunny, and then let's see, what were the other things that needed to happen? There were possibly private leaderboards, better search on app status page, completion rings based on the number of focused minutes and the number of tasks completed. Also probably need I think some sort of notifications would be nice. Get to it. Oh, and I need to move the user profile to its own page, which actually needs to happen first so that we can get all this stuff out of here. So there's enough space. Alright, so what does this look like right now? Let's pull it up. It'll now be called Fixate Logger. So there's that, that's new. And then from there, you need to run away. Actually, I should make sure that any time I've written like Fixate / contents, I think it's in the top of server.py. So I renamed this to Fixate Logger. Alright, now let's pull up the actual app. Open on a browser, but I actually kind of want to see what it'll look like in a place where I can nicely scale it. So I'm gonna also open it up in here with start. Should run our node package. Sweet. So yeah, let's get this out of here, and then let's fix this. So new page for user profile. That's pretty easy. We just gotta go and make it. I think this is probably going to be like one of the shortest pages, simply because like there's almost no logic in it. All of the logic is in the back end, which is just, it's not connected to it. Not really back end, but like it's a component. And then all of this should be able to go, because realistically, this could just be user profile card. In theory, that's enough. Probably put a title on it for it to just look better. And then all of this can go. All of that can go. Okay. Then I'll go ahead and add that page to our nav bar. I think realistically, it should be pretty close to, should be right where like the multi-user stuff starts. So user profile, and then I don't think there's a leaderboard icon. Or sorry, there is a leaderboard icon, but that is not the icon I want for a user profile. Let me go see if I can find a pretty icon for that. Icon search, and let's see, users. I feel like this is actually pretty decent just by itself. So that's fine. Okay, let's see where that gets us. So user profile page, if I click on it, nothing happens so far. Oh no. Takes me to the home screen. Oh, because user profile has not been defined in app.js. So I'll go ahead and connect that. And in theory, it's as simple as that. In reality, it's not. Clearly, this has issues. We can, for the time being, fix this really simply, just with some jankness.
Perfect.
But hey, jankness is kind of the name of the game. Contrast, content. Okay. Got that. Wow, that's ugly. That's really ugly. That's gonna have to be fixed. That is impressively ugly. Okay, from there. Let's get rid of it here. By the way, I'm streaming. get rid of it on the home page. I know what it looks like now, just out of curiosity. Probably look really dumb. Thinking 330. That moves everything to the middle, which actually doesn't look too bad until I realize how much more needs to go on this page. Because I'm thinking right here, the like progress rings, underneath it, all of the focus tasks, right above that, add new focus tasks, all the way down here, uncompleted focus tasks. And focus modes will still exist. I'm just guessing they'll be used less. And then like it'll end up looking like this. Also, there kind of needs to be some loading animations. So that's another thing that should go on the to-do. Alright, and from there, I think I can probably close the back end for now at least. And then here, let's go to front page, and instead we want a new div, and this div will be tasks. This is gone, this old trash. For the time being. In general, I don't want to get tasks over here. I want them to be fully handled in a separate component, because this component is getting extremely cluttered. And then this is another message right here. So I'm thinking daily tasks. Right there, and then a new component. And I guess I can at least start on this base. Let's see what needs to be gone like right now. First off, daily task. getting user data will probably change to getting task data. Now, I think I have something for tasks already. Yeah, I have a tasks slice. But I think this needs to be kind of overhauled because tasks should become more usable. First off, task slice needs to lose the default task. This is ridiculous. I don't know what I was thinking when I programmed that. So what does get daily tasks return? That. Okay. I wonder what's in data. Who creates data? Well, I do, but how? It's also a question of if I want to separate these tasks over here. Like, I have a whole tab for tasks right now called focus modes. And this takes up a lot of space, so I'm gonna have to find more creative ways to do this. Maybe I'll make like a 4-in-1 button that's like, you know, one button, but if you click on each side, it'll do something different. This can definitely go. The fact that there's a status thing here, I can just use the background. And then estimated duration is useful, but I don't necessarily know if we need to show it. Because progress is here and current time spent, so like, I think these two could go pretty easily. Starting a focus mode, maybe if you just click on the name of the task, it'll start a focus mode. The task name still needs to be there. I'm wondering if there's a better way than a table to show this. Maybe not though. Maybe it has to be a table. But like, let's go throw the data on there and let's see at least what it gets. So getting daily tasks, this all won't be here anymore. This also won't be here anymore. This does not need to be here. Let's see what it is in the focus mode page, and we can just use that. Set task name. And task duration, tasks, current tasks. Sweet, let's go ahead and grab that. These daily tasks, not a thing. Okay, fix that. Now we have current tasks. We can instead do this. And then from there, start dealing with this. First off, this thing can just entirely go. It's just not needed here. These are also not needed. Privacy is not needed in this context. And then display name. Nope. This whole thing can mostly go. Actually, this can probably be salvaged. It returns what? Like, get tasks returns. daily tasks returns business. Okay, so we'll just say will it always return something? Like, will it make sure to return at least a blank list? Yeah, well, okay, sweet. So we don't have to deal with that issue. We can just be like, if data is not null, and then we can dispatch set current tasks data. Perfect. If we can undo, we don't need that. The stream is gonna go on for about another hour, so we'll see how it goes from there. Check name. This doesn't need to be here. I think it's still useful, but first off, it should just be like this. And then we can just do that. Finally, create user definitely does not need to exist, nor does this, nor does that, nor does that. That can all go. Okay. User profile, user data. Let's just start afresh. Too much effort trying to figure out what we need and what we don't. I don't know what it's thinking, but all of this is done. That's not done. That makes perfect sense. Maybe we go H2 today's tasks. We could put an H1 with just tasks above it, but it might look really tacky. And we might, because like the thing is, we want the icon button, like the refresh button, in a nice spot, but I don't know. I'm not sure. Then we could make a smart task list. Smart task list should realistically just be a materials UI table. Very similar. I think here we can at least start with what we have time spent. Wow, this is junk code. This needs to be overhauled. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. I'm blind. It. This looks like it. Right there. Funny thing, actually, yeah. Here, current task is no longer the best metric. It should just be props. And then actually What? Is the export default? And why didn't tripping for this long? That's crazy. I could not have told you that. I love JavaScript function decomposition. This is crazy. I guess we also need to give it all of the functions it needs. So, what functions? C focus modes. That's a big one. We probably also need a set completed. It's useful. Delete. So I don't know how I didn't do this for so long, but like, delete does not need to say delete. It can just be a trash can, and complete could just be a check mark. C focus modes is, I guess, harder to do in icon. We'll figure it out. It'll make sense. Declaration. Oh. Happy. Delete task. What else? Start focus mode. This doesn't need to be current tasks anymore because that makes no sense. That can be that. That can be that. Realistically, do we need a visibility? Like, how many possible tasks would someone be doing? And if so, I guess for later, we can just chuck a check filter function, and we can just do that. Okay, so let's change this to a trash can right now. God, I love ugly formatting. Absolutely love it. Beautiful. Yeah, these two can be gone. This can also be gone. This can also be gone. Alright, let's go. The icon button? Is that what I'm supposed to be doing? And then you put the icon inside like that? Really? Is that how that works? I'm so dumb. Let's do it that way. I don't remember ever doing that, but whatever. Yeah. Yeah, so then this can just move to that. That's much better. I love Copilot. Nope, I want a smart task list. Now that I think about it, this smart task list is extremely stupid. Like, it has to get the function for everything. So, maybe it was badly named. Alright, let's get all of these functions in. It's equal to set completed. And then I just gotta make that. Okay, let's make it empty for now so that I can just get through all of this and get rid of this ugly little red. Yep. Why does it need a name? Answer, it doesn't. There is no point having a name on that. filter. For right now, I just want to return true. Actually, I guess I need a function that returns true. Or I can just make it smaller, actually. There we go. And then we can put that on many different lines, simply so it's readable. It's crazy how much prettier I make things when I do them on stream compared to when I don't do them on stream. Okay. Now, if we run this, in theory, it works. But in reality, I highly doubt that. That'd be crazy. What am I missing? Yeah, but like, where are tasks? Why are tasks just blank? It's like daily tasks aren't even here. Aren't, whatever. Same difference. Oh, did I not save front page? That would in fact do it. Okay, there we go. That's what I expected. That feels much more like it. Okay. Cannot destructure tasks of props as it is undefined. Huh. Props are undefined. Really? Why are props undefined? Oh, I already destructured props. Don't auto-destructure props. Instead, auto-destructure everything else. Oh, wow. Once again, I am very good at making ugly things. Let's fix that. That is impressively ugly, though. I gotta hand it to me. That is a very ugly thing. Ew. Ew, that's so much worse. That reload sign. I'm surprised it worked, but like, wow. Wow, is it ever ugly. It does its job. Like, Jesus Christ. Current tasks. Ah, yes. Ooh. Even worse. Better, but still very ugly. This refresh button needs to have a fixed style, fixed size. Like it needs to max width is equal to literally, actually we'll set aspect ratio to 1. And hopefully it won't just try to make itself the biggest thing on the screen. Is that aspect ratio? Like that's what I thought. It was not caps. Very not useful. The max height 1 W. Oh, is it really dumb sometimes? That's ridiculous. If I set aspect ratio to 1 and it has a max height, how is it not smart enough to figure out that I also want a max width of the exact same thing? Okay, maybe 1 is too little. Maybe 2. There we go. Now let's center it. can I not think of how to center this? That's not ideal. I'll figure it out later. I wonder if Copilot could do it. If I just say center this, and then I write comma space. No, it can't. Center this icon. Come on. You got this, Copilot. I believe. Center the icon below. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore that and let it be ugly for a second. Give it a quick background color of success though. Did not take it. Let's do green for right now, and then we'll figure out how to make it look like that later. Okay. From there, let's worry about this. First off, it needs to get the data as soon as the page loads. Which by default, it doesn't seem to be doing. So task slice, this really needs to be null and not anything else. This way, by default, it goes and gets the data. Beautiful. And then in a second, we can go and figure out why. We can figure out how we can make this today's tasks. Why does this say current tasks at the top? That needs to stop happening. That's why. Because I told it to. I'm so annoyed about how it does things when I tell it to do those things. Crazy, right? I wonder if I could just... I could cheat. CSS contrast content has the answers. There it is. Scamathon. I feel scammed, cheated, and quite frankly bamboozled. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to say that. What gaming chair do I have? Good question. I have the Costco office chair. I have no idea how long that's been there. Tasks, today's tasks, and then later. Okay, that looks okay. Those in general look okay. Actually, I prefer that. Like, can we just make the reload buttons look like that instead of how they look? So let's go ahead and fix that right now. Icon button, no background color. Color success. What is your problem? Why? Oh, the problem is that I'm dumb. Fire? Yeah, honestly, this thing has great back support and actually feels quite good. Though, there is a thing where if I'm sitting normally, the headrest becomes a neck rest, which is just kind of annoying. I don't know why they wouldn't just like make it so that it could be the back of my head, not my neck. But hey, whatever, right? Okay, detour aside. See, focus mode's function is not a function. Oh, who would have thought? I actually did not program that in it. Start focus modes. That is a function. No, this one can't be blank. Seems like it's gonna rain. I gotta figure out. I had plans for today. Niche. Huh. Where's the C focus mode function? Look, what does that do? Oh, really? That's it? Oh, that's pretty cool. I forgot that I ever programmed that. Anyway, let's do it. Task ID. Navigate is equal to use navigate. Wow, I really cannot type today. It's weird. As soon as I think about typing quickly, I immediately become the worst typist in the world. Use navigate is not... Come on. There we go. There we go. So now C focus modes should work. Oh, wow. Current focus modes dot includes is not a function. Why? This worked like 20 minutes ago. In fact, I bet that if I go to something else, something that's not this, there, right here, if I open this up again and I go to focus modes and now I hit C focus modes, so now it shows up. So that's really interesting. Let's go ahead and see what's happening. So I'm hitting navigate, navigate to time spent, and focus state is focus modes is equal to ID. Okay, so we look at time spent. Okay, if not location state, focus mode is equal to null. That makes perfect sense. Otherwise, what does it do? Location current focus modes. Oh. So I used to send it current focus modes. I feel like that's kind of dramatic, but whatever. We can do that. I feel like there's smarter ways to do this, but I'll deal with that later. Huh? What? That makes quite literally 0 sense. Oh, it sends all of the focus modes. Okay, well, then there's an easier way. I can just have it send all of the focus modes at once. So this should be, instead of ID, focus mode list, right? And then we can just change this to instead of IDs, see focus modes. And then what was it that this had? In here we saw IDs of focus modes. So we can just change this ID to that. And now if we go back, in theory, go to our home page. Oh, that obviously still doesn't work. Okay, so that works. All right, that button is properly connected. So now we gotta fix the fact that start focus mode doesn't work. Also, I gotta figure out if this is gonna look decent on a 13-inch screen, which is about, I guess, yay big. No. The answer is it's not. We gotta fix that, because the MacBook Air is a really nice computer, nice target for this app, and it's exactly that size. So yeah, we'll be fixing that soon. And then start focus modes. Well, that's really dumb. It's start focus mode. But even so, like, I feel like just this is too much data and too many like buttons. Is there a start icon? Like, is there a standard start icon that people know that I just cannot remember for the life of me for some reason? Oh my god, I forgot the play arrow exists. Okay, so instead we just take the play arrow and we move this from here to right past the name of it, and then we put a second thing that is, actually I could probably just put this here. Where'd it go? Oh, I'm blind. It's right there. Then icon button, variant contained. Let's make it color success. Then instead of doing this, we go icon button on the back, and then play arrow icon. Wonderful. And then we get rid of this and we get rid of that. So now it should be theoretically much more compact. It is. What is that? Why is there a divider? Who made a divider? I did not make any divider. I divide no one. Oh. That's not ideal. Oh, is this not liking this? Oh, it's not liking that this is multiple. It wants it all to be one. Alright, there we go. I kind of want it to be inline though. So let's make it do that. I think it's just that, right? In theory. Stack. Oh wow, it didn't auto import. Auto import. Didn't save. Now it saves. Okay. So that's fine. Maybe this one? Maybe before that? I wonder, like, how do I make this scream start a focus mode? There's gotta be a way. Should I just put the word start next to it? Is that actually the play? Do I just go... I actually don't know if this will work. It's ugly. It's so ugly. I don't know. But the thing is, like, it needs to be smaller. And, like, the current time spent should be a ring of, like, 60s. You know, so, like, not ideal. I gotta figure out. Maybe right here we just make it, like, a regular button. Like, we make it this button. But here. What does it have an issue with now? It's so dramatic. Just because I messed up. Like, come on. Don't be so dramatic. Oh, wow, wow, it's awful. Start focus. Better. Not good. Maybe they need to be in line. Direction column. What? Did it not save? Oh. This one. Direction column. It's really awful, but that might just be because the text's too small. Let's try this. Gov homework. Psych spelled wrong. Sounds like me. Alright. Now let's figure out how to make the start focus mode work. So name, ID, I wonder what this does for the time being. I can just take that and then get focus mode. Okay, I am going to close my door. Give me 1 second. I'm back. Okay. What does it do to start a focus mode? Open time modal. What's the time modal right now? Oh, I remember this. This was actually really useful, but it needs to be upgraded. First off, it needs some defaults. Basically what it is this. You know, if I hit focus mode, I hit start focus mode, this shows up. But now that there's like more stuff needs to be here. For example, like what type of focus mode? Are we doing focus mode with like focused apps only, or are we doing a focus mode with basically anything? Or sorry, with just distracting apps. Also, if it's 0, it shouldn't say success. It should fail. So let's go ahead and fix that. This is what I think it is. I think essentially it was this. And the overlay, maybe we could make it into its own component. Because hopefully this will be reused. I really like this style. I prefer to do this. I wonder if I could just... Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now we need to import like React and all. Okay. So that's an overlay created. And then we can kind of just... The thing is, the overlay... I guess it should be there. Yeah, it should be there. So it can just be here, and then we can do like overlay there, like that. And then we can do that. And then we can do const overlay open, set overlay open. Do that, and then we can start giving this some data. Stuff open is equal to that. Handle close, duration, and set duration. Now, I mean, I feel like the overlay can handle its own like duration. Like we can put that here and put the requirements in this, because then we don't have to program it multiple times. So we could just be like value duration on change set duration, but instead of doing that we can say change duration e, right, and then if e dot duration really if it's less than like 5 minutes, it's a stupid focus mode. But like instead of doing that, I kind of want to just set duration 5 and then have right under this dialog error. Is that a thing? Content text. And then this one really should only exist if it's required in that instance. So we can do this and show time requirements. And, okay, sweet. Minimum duration, maximum, yeah, that's actually the defaults I wanted to, so ChatGPT. Okay, so now it's essentially handling its own. Right here we can change this to that, and that's much prettier. Okay, handle close submit. So handle close needs to exist. On close, handle close. Button. Huh. If on close runs handle close, then what is this doing? Like, that makes zero sense. Anyway, let's go ahead and give them the two options of like the type of focus mode. What we could do is we could make it so that each one of the closings, you know, you could just hit start focused apps only, start distracting, instead of making it like an option. There's just 3 options. So this could be cancel. So I didn't see a cancel before this. Start focused apps only. Start blocking distracting apps. That's kind of a mouthful, like all of them. I prefer variant contained, I just think it's prettier. Wonder what that looks like, so let's go ahead and figure that out. So on start focus mode for task, step 1 is it should set overlay open true. And then this should have a const handle start focus mode from overlay, set overlay open false. Okay, great. So that's at least a start. This needs to take a type, and we can log that type right now. Okay. Ew. Oh my god. Is it ever uglier? So that clearly didn't work. Did I forget to change the value? Oh. E is never read. That would in fact be an issue. So now, set duration is not a function. Is it not? It is not. Actually, 20 minutes. I feel like a good focus mode is 20 minutes. Right, okay. So now, it won't let me go below that. Great. And it won't let me go above that. Can I get to 21 minutes? If I say 1, Do I have to actually use this? I gotta fix that. Okay. Let's let it put in anything it wants, but if you click one of these to submit, then it doesn't matter. Then we can just handle close, type. Right. Right. Then we can do that. And for this, we can go back to this. So now you can set whatever you want, but if you hit it, it'll tell you that's not reasonable. This needs to reset on close. So handle close, and then before it returns, it needs to do what? Set duration back to 20, set that there. Right, great. That should work wonders on that. So now if I hit cancel, I go back here. It's back to 20. It's a quality of life improvement. But like say I say 190. Okay, now it hits me with this. Let's make the color of that red. Great, so now people will actually read it, because apparently the only way to get people to read anything in this world is to make it red. On close. Now I see what this is for. Handle close. Cancel. So now, moment of truth, is the data coming through at least? Oh wow, I'm only streaming for like a few more minutes. 1:15, start focus mode. Okay, so it says start. That's highly not what I'm looking for. Did I write start? Okay, so that should fix that. Wonderful, it does. And then from here, focus. Really, we just want to make it so start focus mode. Oh. That's funny. Looks like I accidentally just started a focus mode. Let's not do that. Actually, it's useful. Let's go for it. So from here, we got what? Oh, okay, I got one more minute. In that case, I will see you guys later. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate your time. Bye.